Kev, they're shooting a movie on my block, right? And they wanted to use houses, right? So we got a letter, can we come in and look at your house? I threw it in the garbage. I need that right now. I need to be put up in a hotel for however the hell long so Anthony Hopkins can run around my house. But they got the house 2 doors down from it. But there's a fair amount of, I guess, exteriors now that are going to be shot. So I'm dealing with the girl from the production unit, the location unit, right? So she's like, just want to talk to you about some stuff we may need. I'm like, really? What would that be that you need from me? Well, the driveway.
Cup of sugar?
Driveway would have to be clear. I wish. Driveway would have to be clear for continuity. Cars on the street couldn't be yours for continuity. And it's like, okay, what else? She's like, well, we'll just dress some of your house if that's okay. Oh, you're going to dress the front of my house. We're going to put some garbage out in front because it's going to be like a garbage collection morning scene. Oh, okay. And I'm flying. I'm leaving for Sacramento. So I'm not going to be here to move my cars for them when they need this. So I said, well, so what do you want me to do? She's like, well, you can leave me your keys and I'll move your cars around. See, down the street from me by the stadium, there's a stadium on the waterfront there. And she said, well, we'll just move them. We're going to get permission from the city to park them down on the water there by the stadium. I said, all right. I said, well, that's fine. I said, but you're taking full responsibility for the 3 kilos of coke I have in the trunk. And whatever happens, happens. You have the keys. So I've been dealing with this all day on top of making flight arrangements for tomorrow morning. This is very stressful. I don't enjoy travel like you do.
Oh, dude, I hate travel.
I know.
Jesus, man.
Now you're throwing in a production and moving the cars, and I have to give someone the cars for 4 days while I'm away.
See, I would just say no.
Well, I said, who are you making the check out to? Do you want the LLC name or do you want my name? So she said, well, we'll take your name. I said, okay. So.
Is it worth it?
I'm going to be away. $500 to play with my car for a few days while I'm away.
Like that. I would just say, nope, shoot. You're going to have to just not be able to shoot that way. Sorry.
Well, the first text I sent back, I was so Kevin Nash about it. This is good. I got to stop hanging out with you. So they grab my wife's on her way to work. So they grab her at 7:00 in the morning out front. Hi, I'm Vanessa. Met your husband the other day. He hasn't been texting me back. We're going to need the front, blah, blah, blah. So she gets the whole thing. Her whole thing was, you're going to put garbage in front of my house and film it? You're going to make my house look like a slum now? I didn't care about that. But so I text her back when she reaches out with the, hey, talk to your wife, whatever. I said, gig on the West Coast till Monday, red eye back Monday morning. Won't be in your way. You can have the DP frame around my driveway. Very Nash of me. But then we talked and I gave her the keys and he doesn't have to shoot my fucking driveway. She's like, well, the scene's like on the corner right across from your house, so it's going to be in the shot. Whatever. Worst thing about the whole thing, Kevin, the travel, the weekend, not going to be able to watch Collision on Saturday night.
Oh, man, I'll DVR and give you a rundown.
Would you let me know what happened? You filled me in a little bit about this past Saturday, so much so that I sought it out and watched it. Jen, red is your color. Someone was telling me my face was getting red. I stopped taking blood pressure medicine the other day. Someone said my face was red and blotchy. So I'm assuming you're referring to the shirt, but maybe.
Why'd you stop taking your blood pressure meds?
I felt I didn't need it. I
So
when my doctor put me on it, it was like border. It was like 80 over. It was like 30 over 85, which was borderline. And so I was taking it, and I went to get a stress test for my heart at the cardiologist like a year ago when I first started trying to take care of myself. And they take your blood pressure before you start on the treadmill.
Uh-huh.
And it was 90 over 60. He's like, "How you feeling?" Like, "I'm fine." He's like, "You dizzy? You tired or anything?" I said, "No, not really." He's like, "All right." So the doctor came out. I was like, "You think I could stop the blood pressure meds? I'm 90/60." They gave me some time, gave me some water. It was summer. He thought maybe I was dehydrated. And
Dehydrated?
I got up a little more normal. But then
Fuck.
I was there again last week, and they took the blood pressure. It was perfect. I said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing this shit. I don't need this."